And you think it's all coming from the drug trade?
All of it, all, not part, but all.
All of it?
Yeah. How else were you talking about?
So then, I mean, it seems like it's very easy for the government then to blame the kids in John and beat them, and that's why they're going in there.
Listen, you have sense, I'm sure. You are insulting my intelligence. Yeah? You, a drug dealer will live in Beetham. Drug dealers live in sprawling mansions with swimming pools and cars, and you've been in John. Have you seen any sprawling mansions in John? You seen any swimming pools in John? You seen any lavish cars? Come on now. Come on. Don't insult my intelligence. You know that. You know how drug dealers live? Sprawling mansions.
They live well.
Yes, of course. So that's why I say go to the other parts of Trinidad and see how those people live in, and you want to know 1.3 million people, where is money coming from? I mean, what is selling to make this money?
But at the same time, though, you do have, I mean, we're looking into the fact over the past 15 years, the murder rate in Trinidad has gone through the roof.
Yes, that is true.
And what's to blame for that?
Well, part of it is poverty. Mm-hmm. I mean, poverty leads to disbelief, right? And when people don't have any belief in anything at all, whether it be spirituality or they don't have any guidance or anything, they operate according to how they see. I mean, when a lion kills a deer to feed its children, the lion is never charged for murder. So, I mean, when a man can't feed his children and he commits, what do you want him to do?
But there was poverty 20 years ago, you know, and there's poverty now, but you didn't see 500 murders a year 20 years ago. Now you see 500 murders a year.
I was in charge.
Oh, because you were in charge.
I'm telling you, I was in charge. Mm-hmm. 20 years ago, before 1990, I was in charge of the ground. And when I came out of prison, I left it and I say, I'm telling you what happened. There was just a commission of inquiry, right? They asked the Prime Minister in the Commission of Inquiry. This was the question posed directly to him by the chairman. What was your problem, Mr. Chairman, with AbuBAKR and the Jamaat al-Muslimin? And he said they were playing police. That was his answer, that we were playing police. Of course, I don't know, I was playing what I was. I used to be a police officer for 10 years, right? So I wasn't playing police, I am a police.
After you go to jail, what happens? You lose power of the streets? Or
No, we just left it.
You just left the streets?
We left it. Mm-hmm. We say, that's where you want? Well, we left it. And that's what's the problem now. We left it.
Who's controlling it right now?
Controlling what?
Who's controlling the streets?
It's out of control because all the young people just come up after them who don't have the experience of the streets, who didn't have the will, the control. I mean, and a lot of the people who were the community leaders were people who were in our organization. We control the streets.
And there were people in their community that were dealing drugs, so you cast them out.
Yeah, they are dealing drugs, yes. Some people in those communities, they're dealing drugs. I mean, yeah. And of course, we are opposed to that. But we are not at war with those people.
No, you're not at war. I'm saying the breakaway factions that broke away from here that you cast out, they're the ones that seem to have taken a little bit of control in these neighborhoods.
Some of them, yeah, because they were taught by me how to be leaders. So obviously, if they're in the community, they will be the leaders.
And as a former police officer, how do you feel about the police right now in Trinidad, how they're doing?
There are too many extrajudicial killings. There are too many, much too many. But you see, before 1990, I was up against the police for that very said reason, right? And after 1990, it slowed down. Now it's gone out of hand. But it tells you something about the governance of the country, right? If you are a parent in your house, the more control you have over your children is the less discipline you will need to control them. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you are running your home properly, your children don't need to be disciplined. You don't need laws every week, new restrictions for them, new curfews for them, because your home is being run properly as a parent, and you're looking after your wife and your children. But if you're not running your home properly, you're in trouble, because every week now your children are getting in problems and you have to keep making new law. You can't come in after this time, you have to do that. You start cutting them restrictions and things like that. And then if you think as a parent that they're not